Hey friends, it is Kate here. Thank you so much for jumping on my channel and joining me for a class today. Now I have got a beginner's Pilates class where we use our handy dandy small stability ball. This is about a 9-inch ball, but if yours is a little bigger, a little smaller, not the end of the world. We will be using it for all of class, so grab that little guy, roll out your mat, and let's get started. So grab your ball and let's lie down. Come onto your back, and we'll just start with placing that ball right between our inner thighs. Allow your hands to lie on either side of you, and if you're in the mood, maybe you want to close your eyes for a second just to take note of what's going on throughout your body. Maybe notice if you're kind of stamping into your feet a little more, if you're arching your back, or maybe tucking the tail a little bit. We do want to imprint our spine eventually, which is an ever so small tuck of the tail, nothing big, just elongating that spine long enough that you can feel each and every vertebrae touch the ground beneath you. Think of following your spine all the way up to that spot between your shoulder blades. Could you broaden your shoulder blades? Could you almost think of pressing the backs of your shoulders into the ground? Let's keep that feeling there as you keep paying attention to your body and just tracking your arms as they touch the mat, the floor beneath you. Now I've got mine open to a little V. They're not quite right by my sides, and for me that really does help to open up my shoulders, sometimes keeping my chest nice and broad. So if that works for you, that is perfectly fine. Maybe fan your fingertips a little wider and think of suction cupping your palms down. Let's keep that feeling of not only imprinting our spine, of pressing the small of our back down, but the same with the backs of our arms and with our palms. Now, go ahead, take a great big inhale. As you exhale, cinch the waist a little bit more, draw the navel in, and then give the ball a very light squeeze. Nothing big, nothing crazy, but we're just trying to turn on our inner thighs a little bit. Keep giving it that very gentle squeeze and notice, has anything changed in your body? Have you forgotten about imprinting? Have you forgotten about keeping those shoulders open? Even though it's been just a short time, it's easy to let those little things go. We want to concentrate on that throughout all of class. So take another big inhale. Exhale, squeeze that ball just a hint deeper. And then on your next inhale, press deeply into the whole of both feet and slowly begin to rise up to a tiny little bridge. Nothing big, nothing crazy. It does not have to be the deepest one you have ever done in your life. And then take a moment here. It's easy to allow those shoulders to curl up to our ears or to come away from the mat, but we're still pressing down. We're still suction cupping the mat, the ground, with our palms. Take another big inhale here, and then exhale, slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. As soon as your tail hits, immediately squeeze that little ball, roll yourself up, find your bridge. No hurry, no rush, gently roll yourself down. Let's do a handful of those, and I want you to keep that squeeze even and steady as we go up and down. We never really want to let go of it. We want to almost think about trying to draw our inner thighs towards one another. And just holding on to that ball as we move up and down, giving our spine a little love. Last time. And then from here, go ahead, lift up and stay. Tone the belly a little bit more. Almost imagine a small belt around the middle of your waist, lightly cinching it in. Think about not only squeezing the ball, but squeezing that spot where your thigh and your glute connect. If you've been in class with me, you know what I'm going to say, but turn on your thigh butt. Lift up just a hint higher. Did your ribs open up? It's very easy to splay the ribs here, and if you're more of a yogi, that might feel more natural, but in Pilates, we want to keep the ribs drawing towards one another. I have a habit of letting that occur in myself, so you do what I say, not what I do. If you see me, take one more big inhale here. and then slowly roll yourself all the way down. Now, don't lose that engagement of your inner thighs, but we are going to take the ball into our hands and just hold it right above our sternum. Now, if you start to notice that it's above your head, that can happen. It might start to kind of just migrate one way or the other, but we want to think about keeping it right in front of our heart, right in front of our sternum. Now you can either grip the ball or keep the fingertips long like little blades, but I want you to give the ball a little squeeze so we can activate the whole of our arms. Did anything change through the back of your body? Did you lose your imprint? Did your shoulders rise up? We want to soften them down. We want to keep our nose pointing up to the sky, our fingertips, our ball reaching up as well. Press deep into the mat. Inhale, lift the pelvis up. Find your bridge pose once more. Exhale, roll yourself right back down. Now keep squeezing the ball and slowly lifting up and down at your own pace, in your own time. There is no hurry, there is no rush. And lower down. A few more times on your own breath, constantly thinking about squeezing that ball, trying to squish it between your hands, almost as if it's a giant grape that you're trying to pop. And up and down we go. Let's do 2 more. Now this next time that we lift up into our bridge, again, let's hold. And once we arrive there, again, take a moment, take stock of what's going on. Soften those shoulders down, point your nose up, put a smile on your face, squeeze that ball. And then from here, I want you to take a big, deep inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze the ball a little bit more and then drop it down. Now, just depending on your chest size and your range of motion, you might be able to go a little further. You might want to keep it up a little higher. That's okay. But we are going to inhale, rise it right up above our sternum. Exhale, tone the belly, send it down, squeeze the ball. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press down. Inhale, lift up. 3 more on your own time. And you're trying to keep that press of the ball, that kind of squeeze between your palms nice and even. Now it is easy to kind of lose some of that if you're squishing too hard on one side. That's okay. Also, if you drop your prop at any time during this, know that I do that constantly. Last time, go ahead, take it down as you exhale. Inhale, lift it up, hold. Press deeper into both heels. Squeeze that spot where your thigh and your glute connect. Lift up half an inch higher. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently roll yourself slowly down. Let's allow our ball to come between our inner thighs again. Press down into your feet, squeeze the ball, tone the belly, lift your fingertips up once more. You could flip the palms towards one another if you found that thought of holding the ball that we were doing just a moment ago can help keep those arms turned on, or you can flip the palms so they're facing towards your knees, whatever feels better in your chest. But take a moment here, find your spine touching the mat behind you, broaden your shoulders, squeeze the ball, take an inhale, and then I want you to exhale, lift your head, your chest up, curl and reach past your hips. Now, while we're holding here, all I want us to do is squeeze that ball between our knees and release. Squeeze the ball between our knees and release. Exhale as you squeeze. Inhale, let it go. Exhale as you squeeze. Inhale, let it go. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold it right there. Reach long past your hips. Those fingertips are guiding themselves towards the wall away from you. Take 1 more big deep inhale. Give that ball a gentle little squeeze and slowly roll yourself down. Don't let your back move away from the mat. Keep that imprint. Take another big deep inhale. Exhale, squeeze that ball. Curl yourself up and again hold. Remember, you can always bring a hand behind your head. You could always set your head and chest down too if it's just too much to keep yourself lifted. Think of folding from your sternum. Think of pulling that belly button down towards your spine. And let's do that again. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale, squeeze the ball. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, squeeze the ball. 3 more on your own time. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Give it a squeeze. Slowly, slowly, slowly roll yourself down. Take that ball between your hands once more. Stamp down into your feet. Imprint the spine. Give that ball a nice, even little squish. Take a big, deep inhale. And then we'll exhale, fold ourselves up once more. Now this time, instead of my hands being down by my hips, they are going to be at a diagonal angle from my shoulders. We're reaching up and over. We're reaching past our knees. And then same thing here. We're going to squish the ball between our hands as we hold. Inhale, release. Exhale, squish. Reach those fingertips away. Inhale, release. Give it a big old squish and let it go. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Take a full deep inhale. Slowly roll down. No letting your low back move away. Give yourself a nod, a wiggle if you need it. Maybe if your neck's a little tense, that happens. Take a full deep inhale. Exhale, curl, lift up and over once more. Reach past your knees. Hold your ball. Soften your shoulders down. Big full inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, squeeze. 3 more. 2 more, you got this. Last one. Full big inhale. Slowly roll everything down. Wiggle it on out. We're going to take that ball and bring it just underneath your right foot or your left foot. Remember, we're always going to do both sides. If you do the wrong one, I'm on the wrong side half the time too. Take those hands down by your sides, either right by the hips or back to that little V if that worked better in your upper body. From here, again, navel to spine. Spine as long as it can possibly be. Shoulders nice and open. Press down into the back of your body and squish the ball between your foot. Just hold that feeling there. Do we feel our hamstrings turn on? If you don't, it's certainly not the end of the world, but I am feeling it. In fact, just holding the ball there is a lot for me. So if it is for you too and you get any cramping behind your hamstrings, no, that's okay. Give yourself a break. Release that little squeeze. Big inhale. Exhale, press down. Hold that squeeze again. Tone your belly. Keep your shoulders nice and open. Let it go. Let's do 3 more just like that. A great big press down. It's almost like you're trying to pop that ball beneath your foot. Let it go. 2 more. Squish, squish, squish. Hold it down. Really stomp into that ball. Let it go. Last one. Squish, 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 squish the ball beneath your foot. And let it go. Wiggle anything out if you want to. Float your fingertips up. Smash down into the ball. Tone the belly. Almost think of lifting those fingertips up and curling yourself as you do so. And as you exhale, reach past your hips. Press down into that ball. Tone the belly just a little bit more. Hold right here. We're going to inhale, lift our fingertips up. Exhale, press them down and squish the ball as you do. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press down, squish that ball. 3 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, squish down. 2 more. Last one. Hold right there. Reach past your hips. Press down deeper into that ball. Tone the belly. Fold ever so slightly more from the sternum. Take a big inhale. And relax down. Wiggle it on out. Move that ball over to your other foot. Take a moment to prepare. You know where we're headed. We're going to do the other side. And if your ball is being a little finicky like mine is, you might need to get up and readjust. That's always okay. Take a moment to set yourself up, to feel your spine imprint, to feel yourself open and expand. Press down into the mat with your palms, with your shoulders, with the backs of your arms. Press down into the ball and let's hold that little squish, 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 and let it go. Press down into the ball, squish it, pull that belly button in. Don't let your belly pooch. Let it go. Keep squishing it, pressing it down, 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 down. Release. 2 more. Squish it, press it down, 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 down. And let it go. Last one, squish. Hold it there. You should be pressing down just as much into that right foot, even though we have the ball underneath our left. Both legs should be so active. Your whole body should be keeping that ball in place. Let it go. Float the fingertips up. Keep pressing that ball underneath your foot. Take a big, deep inhale. Exhale, curl up and over, reach past, press down into the ball as you hold for a moment, folding a little bit more. You could almost imagine a little string pulling your sternum up, lifting your head and chest. For a lot of us, if you have a habit of tucking the chin down or if you get some tension in the neck, pointing your nose more in a diagonal instead of right down at your knees can be a helpful little hint. And then from here, inhale, float your hands up. Exhale, press down, squish the ball. Inhale, float the hands up. Exhale, squish the ball, press down. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale, squish. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, squish. Last one up. Exhale, squish. Hold, press down. Take a breath. Reach longer and further away. Big inhale. Let it go. Beautiful job. Go ahead and let that ball come back underneath your right foot again. Hands down by your sides, shoulders nice and broad. And then from here, similar to how we started, we are going to lift into our bridge pose, but we're keeping that ball underneath and you're squishing the ball the entire time as you lift up into your bridge. Exhale, roll right back down. Inhale, lift up into your bridge. Exhale, press right back down. Let's do 2 to 3 more on your own breath, in your own time. Just moving gently and, of course, squishing that ball as hard as you can underneath your foot. Now this next time, let's lift our hips up and stay. Once you arrive in your bridge, take a moment to notice if your hips are even. If one's kind of fallen down or your hips are going wonky side to side, readjust. You can always lower down and come back up. That's okay. Press deep into that ball, and then from here, 5 times, could you straighten your leg and kind of roll your foot down with the ball? Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, squish the ball, send it away. Exhale, pull it in. 3 more, reach it out. Keep squishing it beneath your foot, pull it in. Last one, reach it out, out, out. Pull it in, hold. Did your hips go askew? Lift them up just a little higher. Open those shoulders, point your nose to the sky. Smile, take a breath. Roll all the way down. Beautiful job. Imprint that spine as you let that ball come underneath your opposite foot. Set yourself up for success. Tone your body. Feel connected to the mat. Stamp into the ball. Inhale, lift yourself up. Find your bridge. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift yourself up. Find your bridge. Exhale, roll down. 3 more on your own breath, in your own time. 2 more. Keep those hips so even, so steady. And of course, keep your breath so even and steady. No holding your breath, no turning beet red. Arrive and hold. Tone the belly, even the hips. Point that nose straight up to the sky. And then same thing here. Send your foot and ball away. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, send it away. Exhale, pull it in. Now, I do flex my foot as I go away, but if it feels better for you to point that toe, that's okay. I'm not so concerned there. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Hold. Lift the hips higher. Broaden those shoulders. Nose to the sky. Big inhale. Roll all the way down to the ground. Beautiful job, my friends. Go ahead and grab that ball between your ankles and bring it on up to your hands. Stamp down into your feet. Tone your belly. Squeeze your ball. Take a big inhale. Exhale, curl. Lift yourself up and over. And if you're like me and you're wearing a mic, you're Wire might have gotten in your way. Oh wait, that's probably just me. But hold right here, fold a little bit more, squeeze that ball between your fingertips, and then from here, I want us to press down into our feet to feel your spine imprint, and we're going to lift up 1/2 an inch, squeeze the ball, drop down 1/2 an inch, squeeze the ball. Big inhale, exhale, lift up 1/2 an inch, squeeze, down 1/2 an inch, squeeze. Inhale, prepare. Exhale up, down. Inhale. Exhale up, down. Give yourself a breath. Again, up, down. Hold. Last one, up, down. Hold. Now go up and stay. Curl a little bit higher, reach longer. Don't let those shoulders come up. Hold it right there, and I want you to pulse the ball between your hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Tone that belly, fold a little more. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Scoop that belly, lift up. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Last time, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big deep inhale. Let it go. Reach your fingertips over your head. We can let our ball kind of roll away. And take a great big stretch from the tip of your fingers all the way down to your toes. Roll over to one side. Push yourself all the way up to a seat. And as always, pat on the back, thanking yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I certainly hope you enjoyed class, and I can't wait to see you again.